Nikki L. Jones. Have you ever felt discouraged, depressed, struggle, and inspired you to keep moving forward? Nikki uses her own personal journey to illustrate that you are more than your situation, and you can fit by Nikki L. Jones, available now on Amazon. Be sure to leave a review and tell her to send a radio station.
And it's me, Latriva Denise.
That's short for Latriva D. And you are in 14.
Folding. Spell it. Don't. You took an inhale.
Because I was about to start.
I had to stop you.
Because we going to do the L for the PH.
I'm not doing the
PH. And we have with us today who is in my head, a powerhouse to deal with, to reckon with. She does so much. Right? A mom, a business owner, a boss, and her voice is like Michelle.
Oh, I can't.
So welcome to the show. My girl, Miss ReRe Bridges.
Bridges. Hi,
See, I told you.
It's sweet.
It is. It's funny because I met her at a fashion show, and she had on some. I remember the first time she walked past me, I thought, oh, she wasn't free. I was going to talk to her.
She's gonna be mean to you.
Yeah. The second time she passed me, I just had to tell her, OMG, I love your lashes. And she goes, okay, I can get you some.
They're pretty. Don't they all just look like lashes?
No, there's like the 3D, there's the fluffy, lashes. They're like, it's a plethora.
Yeah.
Really?
They started out with just single.
You make them?
No,
She don't make those, and I'm working on selling them because
I was thinking of getting into the
Yeah. I'll wait.
So that's how we met, and we have been we have been friends ever since, and I think that's going on 3-4 years now. How she feels about that, but I'm cool with it. Right? I'm cool with it. So, but anyway, you already know I'm a little nosy, and this is the purpose, and I want to know, how was your week?
I'm a lady too. Guess first.
It's been a busy and very, very trying week.
Okay.
It's been a little challenging, a little difficult. I don't know if it's been a little challenging.
Okay.
You didn't climb no trucks or trees.
I wish. I think I just needed to jump off of something.
You jump off of it?
Yes, we used to shoot together, and they had this old with the cab sitting out back, and she was like, "Ooh, come me up," and I was like, "Wait, I'm coming." Before I could get around to the side, she was off it.
So you're an adventurer.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. And if I was to be stereotypical, assume,
You think she's too prissy? You thought she was too prissy?
Yeah, and then one picture she posted was
a python and a boa constrictor.
Oh, both?
Yes, I did one. The green one was a python. I did. There was another one where I had one going around my neck and the other one was around my back.
Oh, okay, well.
And she was like, "Oh, I miss you." Just get off the internet. Push the button. Get off the internet.
And
So
I am itching to get back to those days.
I know what.
They belong to a snake conservation. So they allowed me to go in and do a shoot with them.
So even like you just would go, you would go on your own. You went even when it wasn't about a shoot.
I met the guy. Actually, I was on Great Day Houston, and they were there too to show off the snakes. And in the lobby, I was like, I have got to work with those. You know, he allowed me to play with them, rub on them, hold them, and everything. I didn't want to put them down.
I couldn't send it over.
I did not want to put them down.
Right, I need my stuff.
Yeah, so we kind of exchanged information, and I actually did a shoot dedicated to animals.
Okay.
And you know, letting people know that they're not all dangerous. And so his section, he had the snakes, he had the tortoise. He did another one. It was an iguana. He comes here and does the show, the Renaissance Fair. He let me shoot with his owls and his eagles. And his hawks. I really, really was.
That's so cool, ReRe.
She's the awesomest ever, and I'm like, when I grew up,
It's like you just infused me with a drop.
just a smidget, because I don't know about holding
all of it,
here
right,
in one
right.
hand. And I one is not
Oh
me
my
nervous.
God.
That's not enough.
Right.
I need that
Touch up. Because I believe that there's an energy more
I felt
connected.
more powerful,
Oh.
like to be wearing a
Yes.
snake like jewelry.
Yes.
I thought that was just
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
We do.
word.
No
Oh.
problem.
Okay, let's actually start.
Yeah. Oh, on into
No.
how did you get modeling? How did you get into modeling anyway?
How I got into modeling, when I was younger, but I always felt like I wasn't good enough.
Okay.
I always had that doubt. As bad as I wanted it, and so I had dealt with a lot of health challenges, and so I ended up, the doctors were speaking death on me, and they really still speaking what they're speaking.
Wow.
But and so after I had those 3 life-saving surgeries, I just, when I was on my bed rest, and I was just praying and talking to God, and I just thought to myself, if I trusted God with something like my life, I fear man telling me no to anything.
Nice.
And so, as I was on my bed rest, is what I want. I want to be an actress. I want to be a model. I want to go for it. And when I started speaking, my doctors were telling me, and I, felt that I was going to go for what I wanted. God just started opening doors, and things just started. I'm blessed with so much work.
That is such a blessing.
That's nice.
Because that's a testimony to anybody who is like, where something that you are holding yourself back from, or whether there are circumstances that are surrounding you that are making you. If I would trust God with my life, why wouldn't I trust God with something that is that I don't need, quote unquote, God to do for me, right? And so it's such an amazing and look at the manifestation.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. And how long ago? Like, when did you start?
About 4 years now. And even with that, with the modeling, one of the reasons because I was a lot heavier. And so
How heavy were you?
To this day, I'm 35 pounds.
Okay. Nice.
235 pounds to this day.
That's awesome.
And so, yes, thank you. Thank you. Lots of
Wow.
help. I was feeling like it was my weight, you know, that held me back. But even after the weight loss, I still had those reservations.
Okay.
You know, I still had that. I still don't fit that bubble.
Okay.
You know, it was just a lot of self-doubt, you know, that I had to kick. And when you start relying on him, then you get an amazing confidence, you know, about yourself because you move up to God and you begin to see yourself as He sees you.
Now that'll preach. I remember hearing a song, and I think it was by Israel Houghton. I think that's how you say his last name. And it equals through your eyes. And I remember, you know, it was like I heard the song countless times. I think over and over, just that particular day, I was having a moment, you know, do I run over this person? No. Break out. So the song was playing to try to help me get away from that. And I remember thinking, maybe if I switch and look at what God does, my situation will change because I had that self-doubt, that low self-esteem, I can't do that. Yeah. You know, the whole just suck it up and say it anyway. Yeah. You know, had I went with this wouldn't even be a relationship. Had prayer sessions or conversations or me meeting her children and seeing which one is like her, which one ain't. We have similar or friends. Like our family is extended with the same thing. Yeah, you know, couldn't think of them. But so I remember hearing that song and thinking, you know, through your eyes, Lord. And it's an eye opener to have that compassion. Yes. That let me come have a conversation with you. Let me dig deep into your thoughts and your why you're thinking like that and try to get you to maneuver. And here means you're worth it. That's right. That's right. You know, and you still have purpose, because a lot of people are in situations, which the other day, who had a stroke. And she just, you know, what was me, really downtrodden. And I was like, well, I was in rehab for 4 months. Right. And she looked at me and was like, what? What do you mean? How? I was like, yes, I was hit by a car. You could get up. Yes. Yes. But it's all a matter of what you want. How you decide. Yeah, please, you got this. Come on, all you gotta do is try. But you push it. No, I don't know. So one day I was like, okay, so let me just talk to me right quick. Here we go. But and so because of it, and I didn't even know it was really because of that. She went and had her first class or whatever Thursday. Awesome. Did the interview, what you think, what you expect, and I'm just a caregiver, so I was just sitting back there on the phone, chilling, trying to go to sleep. Oh, it's really because of her, because her stroke happened last year. Okay, and so I was sitting there thinking like, wow. And she said, well, yeah, I've had people come through, but nobody has been through what I've been. Oh no, you'll just get it. Push, yeah. But it's something totally different when I say, oh honey, let me tell you, I had that walking with the ball on the eyes because I couldn't afford the balls because I wasn't working, so you know my money was a little tight. And just like, I know when you make something up, so you might get you can relate to whatever their struggle might be, right? It hurts because they're trying to, you know, maneuver through things. You know, you can give them specific advice because you've been through it.
Facebook or on the internet.
Yeah,
Right?
on the internet.
Yeah.
And with that said, we'll be right back after these messages.
Am I sharing your
The struggle is real. Herbs Nectar Hair Care is here to bring you.
As the holiday season approaches, look no further for custom jewelry and waist beads than Kimberly & Company. Featuring natural stones, crystals, unique and vintage beads, you're sure to find a gift even for the person who has everything. Purchase necklaces, bracelets, and waist beads individually or purchase a set for a better value. Direct and contactless delivery is available. Visit us on Facebook at Kimberly & Co. for more information or to make a purchase. And don't forget to mention Stunner Radio to get a personality, charisma, and style. A true star ready to shine at your next event. Latriva Deneen, radio personality and event host, will make your event the place to be and provide lasting memories for your audience. If you want to take your event to the next level, book Latriva Deneen to be your host, MC, moderator, or red carpet interviewer and host. Contact her at Latriva Deneen on Facebook and Instagram for booking information and pricing. And make sure to mention Stunner Radio sent you.
Deneen.
Tiny voice, ReRe. But a big one, that's another show. She'll be there if you need her though.
Amen.
I'll let it be like that.
Just one matter.
What? So, what made you? Know we talked briefly about you being losing children 35 to date, right?
right.
You look amazing. What prompted you to for the weight loss? Okay.
I had, like I said, with those multiple surgeries,
Mhm.
having issues with my heart and my heart couldn't keep up.
Mhm.
And so it was like days I can just be walking through the house and just like that I pass out.
Wow.
I went in the hospital. I remember my doctor standing over me and she said, if you want to live, you have to lose it. From that day forth, and she put me on a strict Jesus. Very strict cardiac diet.
Mhm.
You know, because carrying that weight did a lot of damage
Mhm.
to
Your heart
my
muscle.
heart. And if I try to cheat and eat it anyway, you know, my heart's gonna be like, nah, you know better.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I end up in the hospital. Motivated me,
Mhm.
wanting to live.
Nice. That's awesome. And so today you do more than mom, but you also have a business or three.
Yeah, I do several things. My main, I print custom apparel, custom memorabilia. My company is called Soft Touch Creations.
Okay.
So they would like to bring forward to the table, and you know, I get with them, kind of pick their brain, see what it is they want, and I go ahead and create it for them.
Well, you were actually wearing it. I know people, y'all can't see this, but maybe the people on the replay can
Okay.
see the face shield and drew on it, and she did that. And I remember being at an audition. I said, "Well, how do that?" Now I found out that you were the one that did it. The one that did it. It was really crazy, and I was like, "Wow, that's so cool." So first, really tuned in. Thank you so much. She's going to buy her lunch, and she got a friend tuning in too. So thank you so much.
Ah, thank you.
I think Sandra is her name.
Awesome.
Yes. So,
Arkansas and Ghana.
How about that? What else?
Yes, I also do. I deal with real estate, creating financial freedom. I do that as well, and I'm also I'm in training. I'm in school. I'm not ready to
Okay.
put that one out yet.
Okay.
But I am also training for it to be a counselor
Okay.
for. I am in the process of getting a rehab started myself.
Okay.
For abused and battered women.
Nice.
Okay. What was your highest weight when you were heavier?
I was on.
How long did you have health issues?
My health issues started in 2009 is when they
So I guess my question was, how did you view life when you were heavier? Like, did you who was able to find the joy in life, or did you see your weight as a burden? Do you think that if you were motivated to lose weight, like was the weight an issue for you?
I would say both.
Okay.
I was joyful.
Okay.
I did have that joy, but still there was still that reservation
Okay.
of in that fear, because of the weight, I can't do this. So from the outside,
limited, yes.
yeah, and limiting myself on what I can do
Okay.
and what I know I like.
So when you started to lose the weight, is that when you were you modeling before you lost the weight?
No,
You started to lose the weight and you started to see your body changing. Do you think that changed your mental as well? Felt the fear, but do you think that there were shifts that were made to your mental because they were linked to your weight?
I would say
Okay.
that I saw,
That's
seeing
good.
that I did something so big,
That's
not
good.
so much the appearance,
Right.
but the accomplishment. And it showed.
Yes,
So that kind of was my push
That's good.
to be able to do things. Not really the physical.
The loss of the weight
Right.
itself made it as a success.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hashtag no bend, no breaks. I remember the first time I saw her hashtag, I was like, I experienced that. Ooh, I can do
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
that. I got out of that unscathed. That didn't happen. In my head, I had built up this.
Right.
I second guessed. I came up with excuses. Or we actually was like,
I did it. I'm all here. All the pieces are still here.
I felt like a mad scientist.
Yes.
Next week.
Yes.
Not to the point where I want to hold a pie though. But
Yes.
I'm just saying, just
No no tarantulas.
no.
Well, I don't do spiders.
Okay.
I-
Okay. Can't do it.
But
That's right.
those I can't do.
Okay.
But like the wild
Yeah.
animals, I'm all for it. And jump. I want some shoots of me actually just jumping on something.
Oh.
And I had a photographer propose, maybe we could just edit it.
I want to take
So-
a picture with a spider.
I know you said that your desire is to be an actress. So, or would you?
Let me do some stuff. I appeared on a few films and movies and things, and I actually have some big projects with allowing
Right.
me.
Right.
But yes, I'm all game for stunt work.
And when you were heavier, did
I've always been a girl person.
okay. Okay. Wow. And I keep asking the questions about the weight because I lost several hundred pounds. And my highest weight I was 595.
Congratulations.
And getting to the point to where I'm realizing I have a lot of fat phobia and a lot of things that because of my weight. So for you to say that, I'm like, okay, is this something that is new because she's lost the weight? Like, for is it something that she's carried? Because as I am trying to overcome my own limitations in my mind, looking at you and I'm like, how does that coexist? How are you heavy and you are an adventurer? You know,
I want to jump out something, loving snakes and, all of that, even with the weight. I would say, like I said earlier, it's just moments that makes you step out more and gets you out of your bubble, to actually do more. Because I would have been so fearful, of being on an actual film and everyone looking at me into it with, my journey is to show people, don't limit yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
You can do anything that you put your mind to. And testimony to show them that you can do it. If that's what you want to do, go for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever you want to do it.
Mm-hmm. And this some time ago, and I was like, I was thinking about doing something. She called. What's this?
Right.
Just keep stern.
Yeah. Why are you not doing it? Yeah.
Move.
Right.
I'm definitely grateful for that, and I remember seeing when I saw No Benzo Breaks, that was that added to that for me it's going because my thing is like even now I'm on my second fibroid, so that causes a lot of headaches and fatigue and a lot of things. So a lot of times, primarily, it makes me my body swell. So I look the spell of depression I went through. I was like,
Who cares?
yeah, who cares? Don't give me that extra, and so there was no point for me to exercise, to change it, to do different, because I knew I have, right? And then I'll see a text from somebody sitting next to me. Something will happen, and then also I have an awesome trainer who won't let me quit. I try to quit him the other week, and it's in your email, so we're gonna start this Sunday. And I was like, you didn't read.
I'm leaving you.
I'm gone.
I'm done. No.
Out of here.
And that's awesome. That's awesome that you got people that won't let you quit. There are lots of people, another client that's going to be
so much.
Right. And so my that's good.
I'm grateful to have come across people, and because I was who I was, because I was in the moment, because I was obedient to move, people were affected. So that keeps me going. It's like, I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
My juiciness.
Right. ReRe, what are you working on right now besides your businesses? And did I hear you say?
I was contacted this week actually by a $1 trillion company. Let's keep me in prayer. Yes, touching.
Okay, do a lot of touching.
All bathed in a grill.
So I didn't know in the film industry, like to work with something on that caliber, there's a certain certification you need. Prayerfully that everything is done in a timely order. That I can use the opportunity, because I am very.
I don't think it will be a missed opportunity, because oftentimes you come across those opportunities. So that could be just you didn't know that, and how else to tell you other than, if somebody walks up, but you gotta have whatever,
that ain't happening for me right now.
So
what I need right now. Yeah.
So right now you're like, oh, but if I don't make it, oh my God, I'm gonna be. Sometimes that thing that just happened is to prepare you for that to be prepared. That, ooh,
This is possible.
This is possible because
This
they
is
came
possible.
to me,
Right.
you know. So and like my dad said, get your mind right.
So real.
Yeah, and,
So
and,
it's
and
really
it
nice.
puts you in a certain profession. You know, it
Oh,
makes
yeah.
you see I'm dealing with a big dog.
That's right.
A big boy.
That's right.
So we're going to put our big girl
Panties
panties
on.
on,
And do
and
what
you
we
know,
need
and
to
that.
do.
And like
That's
you said,
it.
trying so hard for the small stuff, and you see you have the big, big
Opportunities,
daddies
yeah.
trying to work with you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so you know that
Yeah.
show you that you can actually do more,
Yes.
you know, than you
Than
even
you
see
imagine.
yourself do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
What is
awesome.
it?
Amen. As we go to break, amen. That's the text, Jesus.
Don't let social distancing
Don't let social distancing have you out here looking dusty. Get your sexy back at Exclusive Cuts Barbershop with Steph B. the Barber, offering haircuts for men, women, and children, as well as spa treatments and hair and beard enhancement. There's no better way to boost your confidence, improve your appearance, and accentuate your best features. Put your best foot forward and make a lasting impression with a fresh haircut and regular beard maintenance. Get faded today with Steph B. the Barber. Follow us on Instagram at Steph B. the Barber to book your appointment. That's STEFBDA Barber. And tell them Stunner Radio sent. Are you enjoying the show? Great, glad to hear it. Show your love for your favorite Stunner Radio shows with t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, and more. Visit our store at www.stunnerradio.com to get your Stunner merch today. We are urban talk radio for the Black and brown communities and all those who value diversity. Stunner Radio is the heart and soul of the culture.
Yes, we is all day today. Back, I got my homie.
It's B. Latriva Denise.
And sitting next to me, I have none other than we all get it together. So we're back here visiting with Miss ReRe, and you said we have.
I have a nonprofit. And I like to give back, you know, with whatever I'm doing. I have a nonprofit, donations and items to give to the homeless as well.
Oh, nice.
But my specific nonprofit that I would like to use models. And we raise money, raise funds, and we like to do something to different schools and have them select the student who shows the most improvement, you know, whether it's in grade or in school and a counselor to pick that student, you know, because they have that first
Relationship.
information. And so, like with my last toward the event, we went home to Louisiana. I'm from the New Orleans area. We went home, and the school selected a student, and what we did, we we presented them in front of the whole school. So while the whole school they were having their homecoming, so we did like a little mini show for them. You know, I like to do like a mini show, kind of put on something, make a big deal of that. So much stuff. There was a bath and body company here that put a game.
Right.
And I also like to do something for the models as a thank you. We put on a photo shoot with the models. Us for the photo shoot. She was with us, and so she decided to give the young lady a dress. She was giving us pictures from her. The young lady was working so hard towards her prom, so she ended up giving her a prom dress.
That's so awesome.
Yes.
I'd be crying. I'd probably still be crying.
She did. Actually,
Wow.
She actually broke down crying, and there was a hair company with He gave us
How do you know, like,
what
Get
to
in
do,
touch with
how
people
to-
like that?
yeah.
I would say it was really all God. You know,
Okay.
He gave me the vision, and I just out doing anything.
Mhm.
You know, I feel like it's a waste to be on a platform and I
Absolutely.
reach out and help somebody else.
Right.
And so I was like, I just have to do something out to younger people,
Mhm.
you know, or people that's looking to get into the industry
Mhm.
and just, you know, and just so young, so green.
Right.
The idea was, well, let's help some teenagers,
Right.
you know, because they're in such a vulnerable time in their
Absolutely.
lives.
Yeah.
And to reach out and help someone who had, you know, not so great past and who worked on improving themselves. See what you did.
Yes.
We saw that you took the opportunity, you took the initiative to make that change.
Yes.
And it gives all those other students, you know, that push to want to change
Right.
themselves. Because when we were given
Somebody
the
might
young,
see and want to help you.
you know, the little girl, the other girls in the audience who was watching, he was like, man, I want to be next.
Sure.
Next. You know, and so that goes to push either behavior or grades.
Yes.
You know, make them work a little harder to
So
really change.
good. That's
Yeah.
so good. Fine.
But how I got in touch with some of the people is really, I did a post, and you know, when they respond, I let them know exactly
is what
what
we
the
need to
shoot
do.
is about.
Okay.
And so when I let them know what the shoot is about, boutique reached out and say, hey, I would like to dress you for the photo shoot.
Yeah.
And so then other companies that have, you know, the boutique about being a model,
Mhm.
and she was like, I want to help. You know, I want to do something to help.
So
And so it's really
good.
just networking.
Mhm.
And then they just kind of wanted to be involved.
That's so
when they see that we're
awesome.
doing something to help somebody else.
That's so awesome.
That's nice. It's good to know that you know, still even in the midst of that, it's good to know that people want to,
Right.
you know, are still willing to, you know, what you got for me.
Or
You
you
know,
gotta
there's-
beat somebody down. Like, can you please help? Can
Yeah,
you
you know,
please?
this is for a good cause, so to speak. It was
Right.
like, look, this is what.
And there's actually a school. I already have the school selected.
Okay.
For us to come into the school and kind of put on a show.
That's
and I mean, they're just
awesome.
all for it.
That
They
is
just
so
really want
good.
to be. So
Right.
we
We must be so we can be great.
right. We're trying to be great and wrong.
Yes.
Like 3 or 4 times because of
You're waiting on
COVID.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, because they, you know, safety for the children.
Of course.
You know, so they on board. They're already
So
game
good.
for jumping in and helping.
That's good.
That's so good.
That's good. And is that school here in Houston?
It's to announce the
I
actual
love
school.
it.
No.
Right. We were just
I had to go to Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna be here in Cape.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
I've been talking to some people in some other states, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be going. You know, I want to take this to New Mexico and then.
Oh, nice.
So-
Okay.
Let
I want to go.
Let me know.
Go down there. Okay.
I need backup.
I'm telling you.
And we're actually trying to get treatment into the market.
Really?
Just saying.
Come on.
I just thought I'd throw that
Come
out.
on.
I love that.
Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there.
Involved.
I would love
Definitely
it.
want to be.
Thank you. I would love it.
Yeah, that'd be the best way to get broken in. Yep. Look, I love it. I love it because she accepted me for me and my crazy Pay up. Pay up.
Attention all divas, fashionistas, and
This the last one.
Attention all divas, fashionistas, and ladies of style and sophistication. Lisa Danae's Diva Den is now open for your online shopping pleasure. We offer custom designs created exclusively for the Diva Den, including our Queen collection, specifically designed with you in mind. Choose from tees, tanks, hoodies, leggings, face masks, and home decor. Tired of those cookie cutter looks and boring styling options? The Diva Den can help you get your shine on. Visit us today at www.lisadene.com/divaden and tell them Stunner Radio sent you.
Something special for you. A new devotional prayer book, Lost Babes Who Pray, featuring co-authors.
This show is sponsored in part by Sebastian Productions, where we specialize in modeling, runway coaching, personal styling, event production, and consulting. For more information, visit www.sebastianmodeling.com.
Bye, 5 seconds.
Who Pray. Find her on Facebook at Verna Caddy or www.divinecreation.
And we're back to Club Power Radio Show. Girl, Miss Mimi. Across the table, I have
Latrina, Denise.
Yeah. Okay, so let's give them. Love. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is almost the end of the year. I think we got 30-some odd days. Some odd days with some kind of madness. So this has been a year. This has been a year. In fact, before we get into that,
On Instagram, I am RERE_ALMAS_.
that's how I am. On Facebook, it's my whole entire government. Mary McDonough. And Instagram. I got like
Every time I try to tag, it's like, which one? Like, all of them?
Yeah, can we just do one button? But yeah, this has been a year. Definitely one for the books. And one thing I can say is that in spite of everything, he's still healing. He is still bigger than anything we have dealt with. Not to negate it. Not to say not worth the headache or not, worth putting some type of energy into it. Just don't stay in it. Get out of it.
That's right.
Because in spite of it, there's take what you need out of it and keep it moving. Because something's waiting to see you. Somebody's waiting to hear you. Somebody needs to hear you. Somebody needs to hear your voice. You lost 235 pounds and now look. Somebody needs to see #no bends, no breaks. Somebody started Stunner Radio in the midst of when everybody said, "Oh, we can't do nothing. We gotta sit still."
Right. Ghana, Philippines, talking about black coffee, talking about Stunner Radio.
They live Shyla.
Yes.
So on Monday night, somebody needs to see that. So if you are, and if you're going through something, you have the power to change it.
Right? That's good.
That's just my 2 cents.
That's good. So it comes from Jeremiah 29:11. I'm gonna take y'all to a scripture. I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord.
Yeah.
Plans for hope and a future.
Yeah.
And so that for me was just really powerful because, as I said before, my future was to end in death. So I am so grateful to be able to just leave that with you and to let you know that whatever, hold on, even if you just got to sit still, just know that there is something better on the other side of whatever that thing is. There's a purpose and a future for you.
ReRe, what you got? Amen.
I would say whatever it is that you are aspiring to do, whatever it is, do it. Go for it. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anything hold you down. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
Because I went for it, I had to be kind of,
Mhm.
this is what you're gonna do.
Mhm.
It was a weight lifted. Because I self-esteem, I stood behind all of that with excuses, but when I was actually out there doing it,
You just
wait,
yeah.
I really said, now I know I can do it.
Yeah.
Shoot, what else? So,
That's right.
and let us know. Let us know.
Please.
I some love.
Yes.
When you do something that you've been wanting to do that you ain't done.
Yes.
Maybe you're a parent, and you're cheering on and you got a
It's
moment.
time.
I need you to get that done.
Step it on
And
up.
look, send it to us. We might pull you onto the show.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Don't let the nose stop you.
Yeah,
Don't let the nose
stop
discourage
you.
you.
That's right.
Like with this whole COVID thing,
Right.
I've had some gigs and things that contracts have wanted that all got canceled because of COVID.
Mhm.
Wow.
And so when I look at all those zeros,
Yeah.
but I didn't stop, I didn't quit. I just kept pushing, and then even bigger doors open.
Absolutely.
Right.
So don't let the doors that close. As long as you keep pushing, doors are going to open.
Absolutely.
That's
Add
it.
those zeros to the next contract. The one you
I'm
lost.
trying to told you Tuesday.
With the hamburger today, baby.
$5 in the
Baby.
burger.
Ain't know what the dude on hamburger Tuesday.
I'm just saying, but I love it.
Let's get out of here. Girl,
If you're looking for a keynote speaker for your event,
that's a throwback. That was the only
If you're
thing
looking
she
for a
said.
keynote speaker for your next event, look no further than Miss Mimi of Mimi Speaks, specializing in panel discussions, women's luncheons and conferences, and fashion shows and trade shows. Miss Mimi brings her unique blend of experience and training to make a lasting impression on your guests and clients. With powerful, engaging, thought-provoking topics and presentations, Miss Mimi will provide your guests with meaningful takeaways and life-changing revelations. Also available for red carpet interviews and premieres. Email us today at iamMissMimi@gmail.com for booking information. That's iamMissMeme@gmail.com. If you're looking Ladies, are you tired of cramps, yeast infections, hot flashes, or painful sex? V-steaming can help. Detox your vagina, sis, with phenomenal Ladies V-steam. Vaginal Detox has